So today, a little bit of a different type of style of video. So the other stuff as a Volkswagen Scirocco he made basically almost exactly like how mine is. And yeah, he has a video on it that says, "My Volkswagen Scirocco things I love and hate." Well, I can tell you already what I don't like and don't like, but let's see his video first. It's always fun to see someone that has something that you also have.
How are you guys doing?
Talking about
it. Yet to get a brand new video. For today's video, I thought I'd do a different one. Today, I'm actually talking about things I love about my Volkswagen Scirocco and things I hate about it. So without further ado, let's hop in. Let's jump into a few of the things, boy.
Man, that's steering.
Mercy, I'm about to bust.
As most of you guys know, this is actually my sexual Volkswagen Scirocco that I actually picked up in April 2021.
I got mine in January, so a couple months before him. It's been 2 years already though.
So it's fair to say I've had quite a bit of time with it to pick out what I like and what I don't like about it. As I always get people asking, should I buy a Volkswagen Scirocco? And my answer to that is always yes.
Well, I mean, for the money, for like the price to performance and all that stuff, you can choose a whole lot of different cars, you know. It's like, it's the same as the Golf, so just if you want a Scirocco with as long as it has all the options you want, buy a Scirocco. If it doesn't, just go for a Golf or something. Golf 6 or 7. They're the same car.
Let's get into it.
Oh, he put some new wheels on. Did he?
The first thing that I love about this car is how unique it is. I mean, it's not particularly a Ferrari Enzo, is it? But maybe second place, I don't know. But you got the fat Kim Kardashian ass.
Yeah, I do also like you don't see a lot of them out on the streets like a Golf, you know. So that's always fun.
At the back, the smooth but aggressive front end, and overall just a little different look to all the competitors such as the VW Golf. On the inside, right, look at this, they've got lights that shine down onto here to make it look like a little cockpit or something. It's lit, look. Did they need to do that? No. Did they do it however? Yes, they bloody...
Bro, like my first Volkswagen, Seat Leon first gen had that, second gen also had that. I think a lot of cars have that, at least in the Volkswagen group. Also, his bumper is newer style, but I like the older style, the R-Line, better. The one that mine has, with the LED bars. Those look sick. His, I don't know. Not my favorite.
Nice little, like, oh mate, it's just like the see-through compartments. You get the turbo dials up here.
He has the dials. I do want the dials.
Turbo bar. You don't need them. Do I ever look at them when I'm driving? No.
No.
But it's awesome to have. It makes the car so much more unique than most of the others. The next thing I love is actually the engine. Oh.
I do wish that I had a 2-liter turbo.
Now, my Scirocco
but
isn't even
I have
the
a
R
many.
version. And from what I know, so don't quote me on this, the stock Sciroccos actually share the same engine as the Golf GTI and Polo GTI, which means they are extremely powerful from stock and also very reliable. I personally have had zero issues breaking down or having to even replace a part.
I have those wheels, but in silver.
I have tuned this car from 180 brake horsepower to 270 brake horsepower. So that just shows you how incredibly strong and reliable these engines can be. And not to...
Yeah, but keep in mind, they also detuned the engine from factory quite a bit.
mention, It's fast as fuck, boy.
That is true. I wish I had a 2
The
liter
next thing I
turbo.
love is how it drives. Completely stock, this car is quick. The suspension is amazing for daily driving and even going on track, going around corners at 80 miles per hour. There's little body rolls, so you're not shaking around like you're on a bloody school bus. It's overall just comfy and just fun. When the turbo kicks in, you get pulled into your seat. Oh my god, it's just a vibe to drive. It's comfy. Oh,
What I do recommend everyone with a turbo car, even non-turbo, but especially with turbo cars, do get a tune on your car. I don't have a tune on my car because I don't work anymore, and even when I did work, I was like, I can't be bothered. But that is like the biggest thing that I can recommend to everybody.
it's just sexual, to be honest.
What?
Another thing I really like, again, hopping into the seat, ignore that, it's
Oh.
not poo stain. I actually dropped a bit of chocolate on the seat, so yeah.
Bro, you can't be doing that, bro.
What I actually
But I do have the
love
same
these
seats.
seats in the Scirocco. I mean, bloody hell. They use 3 different materials. Leather, some sort of Alcantara, and then some sort of perforated bloody cloth, mate. As well as this, it really holds you in. So like, you're never really swaying around. And also the rear seats, I really like the look of them, but obviously they're not in the car anymore. I took them out for weight reduction, bro. Just a vibe. Love these seats. Good girl. The next thing I love about the Scirocco is actually the lights. And honestly, look at the front one, mate. They've got that little light strip and then they got the xenon bulb in the middle. Oh my god, this looks fucking sick. They do look a vibe, honestly. And the back ones as well. Oh my, these ones look like they're out of a video game. They look like something out of Alien versus...
I like my headlights better. They're aftermarket. They have like 3 LED strips and then like an LED that goes like that around the front bulb, like you know, that like right down here, exactly following the line like that, but only on the left side of the car. This side it works, on this side. On the other side it doesn't work, which is yikes, but it is what it is.
Back ones as well.
Also
Oh
the
my,
back
these
side,
ones
his
look like they're out of
his
a
ones
video
are super
game. They
nice.
look like something out of Alien versus Predator.
I probably will need to replace my lights because fog has gone into it. So
does a little dance,
yeah.
but I've got to show you guys at night. Watch this.
Yeah, so that's his car because his car is newer than my car. My car doesn't do that, of course.
It's the little things. And also, not to mention this magical shit, right? The lights follow the way you steer. So when you steer left, they go left. When they steer right, you go right to light up the path that you're bloody taking. Like,
Yeah.
what magic? What is the point of that? But it's pretty gas, I can't lie. Honestly,
Again,
it just makes me want to
his car.
the car.
Because his car's new.
Not him. Don't do it on camera, Michael. Another thing I love about my specific
Bro, what's that shit?
Volkswagen Scirocco is the ultraviolet metallic paintwork. I don't know if you guys can see because it's literally winter and it's filthy. I cleaned this yesterday. It actually gleams and glitters in the sun. I don't know if you guys can see all this. I don't know.
Mine
But it
also,
is absolutely-
so mine one is originally red and then they made it purple and now it's wrapped gray. So, but mine's purple as well, and I do love purple.
Stunning.
So it's probably
paintwork.
the same as
I
his.
believe this is kind of a rarer color, but it is worth the extra money to pay for. And lastly, how this thing sounds. Oh, Oprah could never beat this Scirocco. When you slap on an exhaust
That's so
system,
serious.
this is what it sounds like. So overall, that is everything I love about the car. Of course, there are other things. I could be sat here every day saying about, oh, I love the way that the indicators blink. But I'm not. But honestly, over the past year and a bit, I've absolutely loved this car to pieces. And I don't think I would have picked up a better car for the money that I paid for it, which was £13,000.
Yeah, man, the UK has such cheap cars, bro. But like, yeah, for that car and that spec, it's probably around that money. I paid a whole lot less than half than what he's paid for my car. Yeah. It's like, you know, do you really need all that money on the Scirocco? Like 13,000. If I had 13,000, would I spend it on the Scirocco? Probably not. I'm gonna say that outright because like you can have a whole lot of other options at that price point. And again, his one is a nice one, nice example, new one. But you know, I haven't spent all that much money on my car. So that's why I'm like, yeah, don't know, but let's go.
I genuinely do not think in my personal experience I would find a better car that suits me and has been as reliable as this.
If it is what it is, it is what it is. My car is like, it's a 1.4. I went specifically because it was a 1.4. I had a 2-liter before, but too much money for the gas.
Now, just before we get into things I hate about the Scirocco, this is actually where the sponsor stays.
I don't have a sponsor.
Make sure it's good. So yeah, I'll be scared. Now go destroy.
Oh, how long is this sponsored?
Get into auto open. The hate about this Volkswagen Scirocco. It has a bottle opener. Yes, that's right, a bottle opener as a cup holder. So look, this thing slides back and forth.
I don't have that
You
one.
kind of look like an idiot when you're trying to slide it back and forth. And you can also take it out like so and open your bottles with it. So they're encouraging drink driving. What are you doing, Volkswagen? So when you actually have cups in here, like McDonald's cups and everything, they don't stay in. It's a bloody mess. That's why the cup holder's so bloody dirty right now. It's because it's so hot. There's no other cup holders in this car. So
Yeah.
like, what do you want me to do? Well, it's an automatic, so to be fair, I can gap you with my Costa cup in my hand, so you know. Right then, the next thing
I do agree. Cup holders are atrocious.
hate on this Volkswagen Scirocco is probably something that a lot of people like, and it's actually. Where did my voice go just then? And it's actually the pillarless doors. If you guys can see.
You don't like it?
If you guys can see, but that's just glass. That's no pillar. The really bad thing about this is when people climb out the car, they fucking grab this shit. Oh, I'm just gonna grab the glass, the most fragile bit on the car. There you go.
Yeah.
Also, not to mention, right, because these are pillarless, water when you open it in the wet, when there's water on the top of the car, it just drips in.
It does
onto your
drip in.
face. So
Yeah.
pillarless doors are a no for me.
I mean, I like my pillarless doors because, well, when it's summer and you have the windows down all the way, such a nice feel and look when there's no pillars, you know, it feels premium quality. Like just opening the door and just nothing, you know, just it feels nice. Also, that's more like a people problem that, you know, they touch the glass. I personally like it.
The next thing I hate on this car is actually on the back, so let's do a little reversing thing sequence. I don't know. The thing that I hate on this car is actually another good thing and a bad thing. It is actually how deep the boot is.
Yeah, I agree.
So inside the boot, literally, this is the lip, mate. Blood,
Yeah.
that's literally half the Eiffel Tower, just that drop. That is good because you can fit so much stuff in because it goes so far down. When you're trying to drag heavy things out of this boot, or dropping it in, when I built my patio, I used this car to carry all of the bags of mortar and everything. It's like 10 kg each. Dragging it in and out, by the end of the week, I felt like I've done anal for an hour straight. My back was literally, I was like,
Bro,
literally
he's got
having to
experience.
bend down, strain your bloody back just to get, you know, your suitcase out. It's pretty vile. The next thing I hate that most people with a Scirocco actually hate as well is actually the rear visibility, because
There's no
those
visibility.
those what they call those pillars are so big because of obviously how this car is shaped. Blood, you get to see how. This is literally tunnel vision. And pretty much once you even have the rear seats in, it gets even worse because most of that tunnel vision is covered up. Now the thing is, I don't mind this because my car actually comes with an optional extra rear camera. And it works wonders when it's not dirty. I'll pop this into reverse, you'll see. Look, I mean, it looks like I am playing the Chocolate River in fucking Harry Potter, mate. Like, blood, what is there? But of course, when it's clean,
I don't have the reversing camera, so mine doesn't have any sensors at all.
the rear visibility does not match me because it's quite a wide angle rear camera. So I don't ever even look out the back. It's not even worth it, to be honest. The last thing...
Yeah, I agree. I am 6'6", and so I sit low and lean back. Of course, I sit lean back. But yeah, I barely use my rear view mirror because, well, you have that thing over there, but the way I sit and the way it is built, like I can only see cars that are right behind me. Like if I need to see anything that's behind me, I use my side mirrors because, well, I can't. It's no point in looking at my rear view mirror because, well, I can like barely see anything. Just the way, because I'm taller and the thing is like right there, so it's like you know how it's angled. I just can't see shit out of it, so I don't use it.
The thing I hate about the Scirocco is how hard it is to find parts for this car.
There's no parts for this car.
It took me a couple months to find a rear diffuser that fit my specific facelift Scirocco.
Yeah.
It took me even more months to find a spoiler that fit my car, and even the one I have on the car right now doesn't fit. It is tiger sealed on.
Was that it? So I will tell you what I don't like about.
So yeah, guys,
Scirocco.
Unfortunately, that is the end of today's video on things I love and things I hate about my Volkswagen.
So you see, like, his on his windshield, like he has the strip over there. I'm again 6'6". I have to stop a whole car length before the stoplight because I cannot see shit. And this is a Dutch thing or a Euro thing because the stoplights are on this side and not on the other side like in America. But I cannot see them for the fucking life of me, bro. I have to stop so far back just to be able to see the lights. So I don't like that. Of course, when you're a small person like my brother man over there, you know, he's not as tall as me, I believe. So for him, it's probably not a problem. But for me, bro, I don't like it. Also, I don't like his exhaust. I just don't like how it looks. I feel like with a diffuser and twin pipes, it looks a whole lot better, like how mine is. Also, yeah, again, no reversing camera. Like I do look around for a reversing camera because, well, yeah, it's such a nice thing to have because you cannot see back out of it at all. I now know because I have driven it. I've owned it for like 2 years, so I know how to maneuver it. But it would be super nice to have. Also, I have a valved exhaust. I don't know how bad his exhaust drone is, but when I drive around and with it open, it gets loud. And especially on the highway, yeah, the drone, I don't want it. So I just, you know, put my exhaust off and it's way better. So I also recommend doing that. But yeah, let's see what he has to say.
Volkswagen Scirocco. It is one of the best cars you will pick up for the amount of money that they sell for.
Also, like the strip that I said, my windshield wipers have gotten damaged because of them. So that's also something to keep in mind. If you do a windshield strip, keep in mind your windshield wipers will probably get destroyed by them.
Obviously, it does come with its flaws, but every single car does. It's all about personal preference as well. Right, so unfortunately, that is the end of today's video. Let me know if there's anything that you guys don't like about the Volkswagen Scirocco, or if you have one, let me know things you like or don't like. So anyway, guys, thank you guys so much.
Yeah, so the standard Volkswagen Sciroccos also don't come with a reverse your boot hatch opening thing. Like, you can press the button or flip the switch in the driver's side door, but like it doesn't go open all the way. He installed an aftermarket one, like the springs on both sides, so it goes open. But the normal ones don't have that, and I also don't like that because, well, when I click the button or flip the button, you know, sometimes it gets it doesn't actually open. It just pops up, and then I go to open it, and it's still closed for some reason. So I have to go back or hit the button again for it to open up, which is annoying.
Thanks for watching. Follow me on Instagram at @_otherstuff. Subscribe if you are new, or don't. I don't care. But anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see your faces in my next video.
Yeah, so yeah, if you want the Scirocco 13,000, you could probably find a really nice Golf or Audi. It's just what your preference is. But yeah, man. See y'all next time. Peace.